Hey everyone, are you ready to get crafty? Today we're going to tackle a project that's close to my heart, upcycling. Upcycling is all about taking something old and giving it a brand new purpose. It's a fun and creative way to reduce waste and be kind to our planet. We'll be transforming old glass bottles into beautiful, unique drinking glasses. Get ready to unleash your inner artist and create something amazing. This project is easier than you might think, and the results are incredibly rewarding. Not only will you end up with stylish new glassware, but you'll also feel good knowing you've given those old bottles a second life. Plus, each glass will have its own story to tell. Before we dive in, let's gather everything we'll need. Preparation is key to a successful and enjoyable DIY project. Having your tools and materials prepped and ready makes the process smoother. It saves time and helps you stay focused on the fun part. We want this to be enjoyable, not stressful. So let's make sure we have everything we need before we start. Glass bottles. Choose bottles with interesting shapes and thick glass. The more unique, the better your final product will look. Bottle cutter. This handy tool helps you score the bottle for a clean break. It's essential for getting a smooth edge. Safety glasses, safety first. Protect your eyes from flying glass. Always wear them when cutting or sanding glass. Work gloves. Protect those hands from sharp edges. A good pair of gloves can prevent cuts and scrapes. Large pot or bucket for the hot water bath. This helps in the bottle cutting process by expanding the glass. Ice water bath to shock the bottle after the hot water bath. This sudden temperature change helps the glass break cleanly. Sandpaper. Various grits for smoothing the edges from coarse to fine. Start with a coarse grit and finish with a fine one for a polished edge. Dremel tool, optional. For faster and more precise sanding. It's a great tool if you have one, but not absolutely necessary. Beeswax or olive oil to polish the rim of the glass. This gives your finished product a smooth, professional look. Decorative items, optional. Get creative with paint, etching cream, decorative tape, or anything else that sparks your imagination. Personalize your project to make it truly unique. The first step is selecting the right bottles. Look for bottles with interesting shapes and colors that will translate well into drinking glasses. Wine bottles, beer bottles, and even some soda bottles can work beautifully. Just make sure the glass is thick enough to withstand the cutting and sanding process. Avoid bottles with thin or delicate glass, as they are more likely to crack. Once you've gathered your bottles, give them a good wash with warm, soapy water. Remove any labels and make sure they are completely dry before moving on to the next step. This ensures a clean cut and prevents any residue from interfering with the scoring process. Now comes the slightly tricky part, scoring the bottle. Don't worry though, it's not as daunting as it sounds. A bottle cutter makes this process much easier. Position the bottle cutter on your bottle at the desired height for your glass. Make sure the blade is properly aligned and apply even pressure as you rotate the bottle against the cutter. The goal is to create a single, continuous score line around the circumference of the bottle. A clean, even score line is crucial for a successful break. If you see any gaps or inconsistencies in your score line, gently go over them again with the bottle cutter. Remember, patience is key here. Take your time and make sure you're happy with the scoreline before moving on. Time for the exciting part. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of glass breaking, but don't worry, we're doing it safely and with precision. We're going to use a combination of hot and cold water to create a thermal shock that will cause the bottle to break cleanly along the scoreline. This method is not only effective, but also quite mesmerizing to watch. Fill your large pot or bucket with boiling water. Make sure you have enough water to fully submerge the bottle. Carefully submerge the scored bottle into the hot water, ensuring the water level is above the score line. This step is crucial for the thermal shock to work effectively. Let it sit in the hot water for several minutes. Patience is key here as the heat needs time to penetrate the glass. While the bottle is soaking, prepare your ice water bath in a separate container. The ice water will provide the necessary cold shock to break the glass. Using gloves and safety glasses, carefully remove the hot bottle from the boiling water and immediately submerge it into the ice water bath. Safety first, always. The sudden temperature change should cause the bottle to break along the score line. It's a satisfying moment when you see the clean break. If it doesn't break on the first try, don't worry. Sometimes it takes a couple of attempts. Simply repeat the hot and cold water process until it does. Persistence pays off, and soon you'll have a perfectly broken bottle ready for your next DIY project. Now that you have your cut bottle, it's time to smooth out the sharp edges. This is where the sandpaper comes in. Start with coarser grit sandpaper to remove any major bumps or sharp edges. Gradually move to finer grits, sanding in a circular motion to create a smooth and even rim. Remember to wear your safety glasses and gloves during this step to protect yourself from any stray glass particles. If you have a Dremel tool, it can be a huge time saver for this step. Fit it with a sanding attachment and carefully smooth out the edges. Whether you're using sandpaper or a Dremel, be patient and take your time. A little effort will result in a beautifully finished edge. Now comes the fun part. This is where you can truly make your glasses unique and special. It's time to let your creativity shine and customize your new glasses. There are endless possibilities, and the only limit is your imagination. You can etch designs onto the glass, creating intricate and beautiful patterns that reflect your style. Paint them with vibrant colors, turning each glass into a work of art, or add a touch of elegance with decorative wraps. These wraps can give your glasses a sophisticated and polished look. If you're feeling ambitious, you can even create a base for your glass using cork or wood. This adds a rustic and natural element to your design. For an etched look, use etching cream and stencils to create intricate patterns. This technique allows for detailed and precise designs. If you prefer a burst of color, use glass paint to create your own designs. This is perfect for adding a personal touch and making each glass truly one of a kind, or add a pop of color to the base. This small detail can make a big difference in the overall look. Decorative tape is another easy way to add patterns and designs. It's versatile and comes in many colors and styles. Wrap it around the glass to create stripes or other patterns, or create geometric shapes for a modern look. This can give your glasses a contemporary and stylish appearance. Have fun with it and let your personality shine through. Your glasses should be a reflection of you, so don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. Congratulations! You've successfully transformed old bottles into stylish and unique drinking glasses. Take a moment to admire your handiwork and celebrate your commitment to upcycling. These glasses are not only beautiful, but also a testament to your creativity and your dedication to sustainability. Share your creations with friends and family and inspire them to embark on their own upcycling adventures. Remember, every little effort counts when it comes to reducing waste and preserving our planet. So, grab a refreshing drink in your new upcycled glass and cheers to a greener tomorrow.